Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the Little Cup and the best teams that I could find. It's only going to be 5 teams because this cup is very weird. We're going to talk a little bit more about why it's so weird like right after this intro. But yeah, of course, if you enjoy this video, leave a like, and of course we go right into the first topic. Before we talk about the teams, I kind of want to say a little bit more about the cup real quick, as you most likely see like the Pokemon that are good and stuff like this in the background, maybe even before. There's one Pokemon that's a problem in this cup, and this is Bronzor. And the real problem with this is this week especially, and also like there's a battle day on the weekend, is basically said that this is the beginner's paradise. And it's not really. Like, if you're a beginner and you really want to start into Pokemon Go PvP, or even if you're like a veteran, I would not recommend you to play this cup unless you have an XL Bronzor. You can still play it without, of course, but it's tough. Like, you have to have a fully meta team that basically counters that. We still have a very cheap team at the end of the video. We still have like some teams without Bronzor. But let me tell you, you're gonna face this Pokemon a lot of times, and this Pokemon is completely busted. Like, I don't like that this thing is even available, and it's like so much higher than anything else in the meta. I think there's like a 12-point difference between rank 1 and rank 2, and usually it's like only a few points, if it's even like it's at all a point. So like the thing that Bronzor is even available is so difficult. Like, this thing is the bulkiest Pokemon in the cup, has a very good moveset and a very good typing that basically even beats like counters. Like, you would beat fire types with this Pokemon, which is just annoying because you're a steel type. You shouldn't be able to do this. So yeah, this is gonna be the main Pokemon that you have to face, and you have to counter it if you are up for this, or if you have it on your own. Of course, this is a cup maybe that you can like play, but otherwise I would recommend you to run the Great League. You most likely saw already one video about this cup, because I'm gonna upload this like after the cup actually released, which I usually don't do. But I might do it like one more video, and that's gonna be it, because Bronzor, I don't really like the meta, and yeah. But now, let's go into the teams. On the first team here, we're going to have the Bronzor in the lead, or the Cottony. Bronzor is way better, of course, as you saw already before. And then we have as a say swap, the Seal here. Seal has to have a Lick as a quick move, because it has either, I think, the Ice Shot or the Lick. Lick hits the Bronzor pretty hard and makes this matchup actually, I think, winnable. Maybe in the 2 shields you still don't win, I don't know, but it's a way better say swap in the current meta. The cool thing about Seal, it's one of the best say swaps in general in the meta, because you have like the main core out of the Dano, the Cottony, and the Bronzor there. You have Lick for the Bronzor, you have Icy Wind for both of the other Pokemon, so this thing is a very good say swap in the current meta. And then as a closer, you either have the Wooper or the Dano. I would recommend you Wooper if you have the Cottony in the lead. I would recommend you Dano if you have the Bronzor in the lead. So yeah, this is just a very simple team, which is of course a little bit meta, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tough to have good teams anywhere in this current meta, because everything has to be a little bit based around Bronzor. Next super standard meta team, we're gonna have the Dano now in the lead and the Bronzor in the back. Wow! What a crazy change, but we also have the Wynaut now in here, and the Wynaut is like the next Pokemon I kind of want to talk about. This thing is amazing as well. It's basically the second best Pokemon after the Bronzor. Main reason, this thing has like crazy bulk again, and you kind of want to have it XL, and it also has counter as a quick move, and has Mirror Coat, which is bad, but yeah, it's basically a Wobbuffet, which now gets to the actual CP of the cup, which is of course a little bit tricky, as already the Wobbuffet at like 1100 CP is pretty decent in Great League, so having this here right now is like very annoying again, and you have now those 2 most annoying Pokemon. This is like the craziest meta teams that you can run. But let's get into maybe some teams that are a little bit different. But yeah, it's just like, I'm not really liking this cup, but we already had this cup, I think season 5, and this was like the cup that was the worst. But yeah, here we go. Team number 3 don't have any of those crazy Pokemon in there. We have a pretty cheap team, pretty okay team, but again, you have the ground type in the lead of Wooper, which has access to Mud Shot and Mud Bomb, which you really want in this cup, because you think, oh, this would beat a Bronzor. Turns out it doesn't beat a Bronzor, and yeah, it still comes close though, so I guess it's a fine option, and this thing has a lot of coverage and in general good plays against a lot of things in the meta. Maybe not Dano, but for this we have our backline. We have the Shelmet as a safe swap here, going to be able to get out fire type Pokemon while having the access to Body Slam with the Infestation as a quick move and Bug Buzz as a charge move, being able to spam those Body Slams like crazy. I think you always need like 3 quick moves or something for this, which is insane. And like this thing is a very good safe swap in the current meta, has like basically can beat also the Cottonies and the Bronzor. It also has some play because of the Bug Buzz, so it's a really cool Pokemon. And then at the end we have the Cottony, which we kind of want to protect from Bronzors that are potentially there, and the fire type Pokemon that we potentially are there, which we can both get out with the safe swap of the Shelmet. So this is actually one of my favorite teams here. If you want to build it, definitely go for it. I think Shelmet is a cool Pokemon there. Wooper, of course, also had already played in other cups. Same with Cottony. Cottony is basically good in every little cup so far. So yeah, this is the third team. The fourth team might be the team that I already showcased. I don't know, like maybe I showcased this team, maybe I showcased a different team, I haven't decided yet, but this team is a team that I definitely kind of would want to try out because we have the Cottony in the lead, a Pokemon that a lot of people already have from the other little cups we already had. We have the Seal again as a safe swap, one of the best safe swaps in the cup, there's literally no doubt about this. And then we have in the back fire type Pokemon, and in my opinion Houndour is one of the coolest Pokemon that you can run in this meta, beating the Cottony plus the Bronzor pretty hard. And against Bronzor, this Pokemon is one of the only Pokemon available that gonna be able to resist every single move of that thing and gonna beat it very, very hard. This is like basically the best answer for it. If you have a Shadow version of it, it's even better because like you have Shadow Ember damage, which is really cool. But yeah, Houndour, one of the coolest Pokemon. I really like this team. You can also run Vulpix, but yeah, very solid team. Last but not least is like the cheapest team I think you can kind of build that still looks solid. My goal here was to use only Pokemon that only need 10k as their second charge move, or Pokemon that doesn't need a second charge move at all, like the Venonat would use 50k for the second charge move, but you don't need it all. Would be Signal Beam, but you don't really want to have Signal Beam anyway, it's a bad move. And your quick move here, unlike in other cups, should not be Confusion, it should be Bug Bite. Because Bug Bite gonna be able to destroy Bronzor pretty hard. One-turn moves are very, very good in the current meta there. You're gonna be able to destroy, especially like Bronzor is usually a bad matchup anyway, but you're gonna be especially destroying the Dano now with the Bug Bite as a quick move, like you can one-shield farm down most likely. And you're also gonna be able to still do good damage against stuff like the Cottony. And for Cottony, you need your charge move, which is Poison Fang, and Poison Fang plus the Bug Bite looks like a very solid addition there. And of course, because you have the hardest Cottony answer on the back, you have like 2 very weak Pokemon towards it in the back. We're gonna see the Poochyena here having 2 charge moves there, also having Snarl and also having Poison Fang again. So you can Poison Fang stuff again with that thing as well. Going to be able to allow, for example, for a farm down later on for the Venonat, you should be able to get to a Poison Fang against the Cottony anyway, which is very cool. And you bait out the answers for dark types, which is also very good. And then you have the Purloin in the back, which should be good as a closer, having access to I think Sucker Punch and the Night Slash, which is very cool. But yeah, this is like a cheap team. Let me know in the comment section what team you're gonna play, what league you're gonna play. Are you sticking to Great League? Are you going for Little Cup? Let me know in the comment section, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and see you in the next video. Bye!